What is going on, guys? I am back out with another video, and this video is featuring the top 5 fantasy quarterbacks of 2016. Now, this video is going to be ranking these quarterbacks from 5 all the way down to 1, and each quarterback has a little bit of stats on the side of them that I'm going to be talking about. Also, you can see visually if you want to see that as well. So, let's jump right into it. Number 5, we have Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, Big Ben, we all know Big Ben. He has the best receiver in the NFL by far. It's Antonio Brown. We all know that. He's big and tough, but a con, he is injury prone. We saw that last year. He had a lot of injury issues, and that's never good to have a fantasy. But I think if he stays healthy this year, he will have a monster year, even without Martavis Bryant, who was out the whole year. Even I think Le'Veon Bell being out 4 games at the beginning of the season, I think they're going to air it out a lot more and throw a lot more. So that's going to give more fantasy points for Big Ben. And this last bullet here says fairly easy schedule. They do have a fairly easy schedule. I think it's 22 or 23 easiest schedule, or yeah, something like that. So it's super easy. That's even a big plus because just going up, not going up against those top tier teams, that's a big plus because you just it takes a lot of pressure off you and everything like that. So let's go. Number 4, we have Drew Brees, the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Now, Brees has been around a long time. I think he's 37 years old. But he's still pumping it out there. Really like Brees this year. As you guys seen my mock draft, I did take him. If you guys haven't seen that mock draft, go ahead and click on that video. It's the very first video on this channel. It was awesome. Awesome team I drafted, so go take a look at that. Emerging wide receivers. That means Brandon Cooks has not reached his full potential yet. I think he will this year. He looks great this year. Willie Snead popped out last year. We saw a little bit of him. I think he's going to emerge to an easy number 2. He's going to do good. And also coming over from the Indianapolis Colts, we have Coby Fleener. I think he's going to be a great tight end. I think because the Saints utilize the tight end position, like I said in the mock draft video, the best out of any team in the NFL. So I think they can utilize him well, and it's going to get more points and make it easier for Brees. And it says late game numbers here. Basically, that means they're going to be down in games a lot, and their defense isn't great. We all know that. And so if they're down in games, they're going to air it out a lot. And when they're airing it out a lot, it means a lot of points for Brees and hopefully not a lot of interceptions, a lot of touchdowns, and a lot of points. So that's always what you want from a fantasy QB. But this last point here, we have tough schedule. Now, they do have the tough schedule. It's the fourth hardest schedule in the NFL this year. So that's never good. But being down in games, you can air it out a lot, and that's a big plus if you can get a lot of fantasy points that way. Now, number 3, we have Russell Wilson, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Now, Wilson, he kind of shined last year. Like, he was always that good quarterback, but he was a star last year. I really liked his play last year. And this first bullet says he's more of a passing offense now. No more Marshawn Lynch. He retired. He's out. Rawls is in. I think Rawls is still going to get a lot of carries. I don't think they're going to get that much. I think they're going to pass a lot more than they have in the past. But a big plus for him is he runs the ball, and that's huge because if you run the ball, that's a lot of points that way. Also, if you get running touchdowns, that's huge because if you have a quarterback that can pass and run, that's just a double bonus, and that's huge. But a bad a con for Russell Wilson. He does have a tough schedule. It's the 5th hardest schedule in the NFL this year. So that's a con, but I still expect big things from Russell Wilson this year and definitely pick him up. He's definitely a top 3 in my opinion. Now, number 2, we have Cam Newton, the MVP of last year, the big star. And I only have 2 points for this one, but I'm just going to be talking about him a little more. One big help here is they have Kelvin Benjamin back. Now, Kelvin Benjamin, he was out with an injury all of last season. Now, he's a big man, big wide receiver that's going to go up and catch a lot of footballs. Now, Cam has that back, along with Greg Olsen, Ted Ginn, all these guys, Devin Funchess, all these small receivers that can, help a team like this go 15-1 like last season. So, another big plus we have with Cam Newton is he just like Russell Wilson, he runs, and If he's on the 1 yard line, he's going to quarterback sneak it. Everyone nails, and he's still going to get it. That's huge points. That's nice points. That's what you want from your quarterback. And he's just a double threat. He's going to put up massive points this year, just like he did last year. I see him as another elite top 2 QB. Now, number 1, we all know who it is. It's Aaron Rodgers. Now, people are going to put Cam ahead. People are going to put Rodgers ahead. In my opinion, Aaron Rodgers will be the number 1 quarterback in 2016 fantasy football. And here's the reason why. He has all his weapons back. Now, he did lose James Jones to the Chargers today, but he was old anyways, and they have many more young wide receivers that they could, benefit off of. Now, the biggest weapon he, of course, has back, Jordy Nelson from his ACL tear. He was his go-to guy. Now he's back in the lineup. He's ready to go. That is huge. Randall Cobb, he's going to benefit a lot more with Nelson in because now he can run the number 2 routes, and that makes him just that much better. So I think Cobb's going to get back to his old form just like in 2014. Even receivers like Jeff Janis or Aberdaris or someone like that, they can easily help Rodgers, and Rodgers makes him look good, and he just gets tons of points because he's so accurate. He does not throw any interceptions at all, like literally nothing. I don't think he's thrown more than 10 ever in his career, maybe his rookie year or something. But he's so accurate. He's going to throw a lot of touchdowns. He's not going to be your slinger, your big yardage. He's not going to throw 400 yards a game. Sometimes he doesn't even throw 300 yards a game, but he's going to get you 3-4 touchdowns a game. He even has the possibility to run the football. That's always a big plus. And let's get right into this number 2 point. He has a super easy schedule. Now the Green Bay Packers have the easiest schedule of all of NFL teams this year. So Aaron Rodgers, going against those weak NFL defenses, just going to get so much points this year. And he's always elite. I mean, he had a down year last year and still went off. Like 31 touchdowns and, 8 interceptions or something like that. I mean, that's a down year for him. That's crazy. He's always been, that quarterback who's been shining, and with all his weapons back and the easiest schedule, he just, for me, stands out alone, and he's going to be the top quarterback in 2016 fantasy football. If you guys agree, leave a like. If you don't agree, hit that comment section below. Tell me who you think the number 1 QB and your rankings below, because I would love to hear and everything like that. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe if you do enjoy my content. I have many more videos coming out, just like wide receiver rankings, running back rankings, tight end rankings, defense, all of that. Got tons lined up for you guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below, and I'm out. See you guys later.